What's going on YouTube? Today we are getting rid of the muffler, and I don't have any piping for it yet, but you know what? Screw it, let's send it. Get rid of the muffler. Straight muffler delete. No muffler tip. Just piping, I guess. Let's do this. So I got some light because of course I love working in the dark, and I got my handy dandy DeWalt cutoff tool, and we're just gonna go to town and just hacking off the muffler. If you look right here, the pipe actually has like a couple bends where I'm planning on cutting it off. So right here, I can still keep the flange if I want to keep this tip, which I might do for just a little bit. But we actually have the TIG welder over here that we're gonna end up making a custom axle back exhaust later on. But I want some noise right now. I'm kind of getting desperate. I hear all these cars in my complex that all have exhaust, so I want to do something as well. So we're gonna end up cutting off right here, cutting off the tip, just the muffler itself, and it'll be kind of just dangling. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe find a tip or a bar that I can just weld from here to here, just so it looks like I have a muffler. And you know, it might be shooting out some muffler exhaust onto the plate, but oh well. I'll deal with that later. I can clean up later. So let's hack this off, hack that off, hack off here and here, and we should get some noise. Let's do this. Alright, so we got a dangling pipe now. I'm not really sure why they just didn't go like a straight muffler that goes from here to here. Maybe because they didn't have a big enough muffler to pass EPA, so they had to put two mufflers and then do a dual output. But yeah, we don't need that. We're gonna keep this piping right here that exits that direction over there, over that direction, and that direction. We're gonna keep those as intact as possible, so that way I can reuse some of that piping to just cut out and come towards this direction. So should make sense in a second. I'm just curious what it sounds like with just one muffler cut off. Let's find out. Not bad, but I think we need to cut the other one off. Let's do this. There we go. Ta-da! Now we got a dangling exhaust. Nice. Alright, so we have everything off. I pulled both mufflers off camera. There's one of them. The other one. I need to make a bracket, probably to these hangers right here. Those are the closest ones. I think I'll worry about that later, since I don't really have enough piping to do this yet. But let's hear how it sounds first. Not freaking bad for just basically no muffler and straight out the exhaust. So let's secure that really quick and then we can go for a drive. All right, so I came up with this brilliant idea. I have my chop saw right here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to utilize the factory piping in order for me to replumb this pipe right here to the other pipe. So what I'm gonna do is hack off the brace brackets right here, and what I'll do is flip these pipes over and it'll give me dual pipes coming out. I think we should be good just doing that. So I also gotta hack off the tips of the muffler. I wasn't planning on using that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's see if we can get all of that cut off. So we got them cut off here. Now they're separate pieces. I can flip these around, right? And use those as straight pipes now. So these hangers right here are actually backwards. I was able to cut the tabs off from the corners and just flip them around, and then I cut them and re-welded them back to the pipe. So I didn't really do too much of the welding scene to show you how I welded it all together, because I actually MIG welded it and, you know, kind of came out a little bit boogery, but I didn't really focus too much on the welds this much, because on this, I'm going to replace it all anyways. We're going to do all brand new piping, but for the fact of this video, that's pretty much how I was able to kind of conquer all of this without having to use any piping at all, and basically make like a ghost muffler delete. So So we're on another day today because I forgot to film the outro, but overall the exhaust sounds pretty good. It's got some drone to it. It was kind of anticipated because I knew that getting rid of the mufflers, there's two of them, more so than likely it was probably going to end up having a little bit of drone, and it does around about 3,800 or so. Cruising speed on this car you can do easily 3K, 3,200, no problem, and you won't hear very much, if any, exhaust at all. So in cabin, it's not too bad. It's something you could actually do on a daily driver. But we're planning on doing a full catback and down pipe, all 3-inch. We do have the welder that just came in not too long ago, so that way I can TIG weld everything. I've been actually practicing some TIG welding the past few weeks. But thank you so much for all the subscribers that have already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed today, like, comment, leave everything below if you have any suggestions to the videos, what you think, what you like. Overall, I got quite a bit of more videos that are going to be coming, and it's basically going to be on this vehicle, but we do have another vehicle that got added to the channel, so stay tuned for that vehicle. And with that being said, this video is done. And just remember, if your car is not modified, it's boring. Peace.